Hello, and welcome to today's subscriber contract. Camp of Death, set in Colorado, and supplied to us today by JosephsBatman. So moving on to our briefing, eliminate the 3 founders of the Militer group. And moving on to our targets, and there are 3 of them, along with a free map. So for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the Militer technician. We'll have a sniping rifle stored up at the water tower, and we'll be bringing with us a lethal syringe and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we're going to put down that difficult questionnaire, and we're going to make our way across the courtyard here and into the shed on our right, and at the far corner of said shed we will find a propane cylinder. We're going to take that propane cylinder and we're going to take it to the firing range, or the shooting range, and our first target will be over here. Now, he's currently stood over at the shooting range area, but he will come back to this fire drum here. So we're going to throw our propane cylinder just by the puddles to the left of that fire drum, and then we're going to select our lethal syringe and make our way to the water tower where our sniping rifle is located. And up on the roof here we will also encounter our next target, and he is currently in an ideal position for us to jab him in the back with our lethal syringe. He will go down rather gracefully, and he will be almost immediately spotted by our final target. That gives us plenty of time to make our way up the water tower. We're going to retrieve our sniping rifle from up here, and we're going to put a hole in the fire barrel, or the fire drum, or oil drum, whatever you want to call it, on the outskirts of the map there. And while our final target is dealing with the crumpled heap of our second target, we can now line up our final shot here at the firing range. It's not quite our final shot, we do have one more to take, and our target should be just removing himself from the firing range to come back and warm himself by the fire drum. Now, if we've placed this right, when we detonate it, we will eliminate our target. There he goes. And we will only knock out or knock over the other 2 gentlemen around the fire. So one has been knocked unconscious, one was just knocked over. That will do nicely. So all we've got to do now is wait for our final target to finish with the body clear up, and he will then go back to his usual routine, and part of that routine will be to go and stand by the other oil drum that we have already pierced with a bullet. So there he is now, just heading back over that way. So when he gets close enough, he will stop by the fire drum, and we can then ignite the oil, even though he stood right in front of where I was going to shoot. So about there will do, and he will go up in flames. He will be very warm rather briefly, and that will be our final target of the day taken care of. So at this point all we have to do is make good our escape. We're going to drop the sniping rifle as it is an illegal item, and we are going to descend down from the water tower, and if we can we're going to get back down to terra firma and head for the nearest available safe exit, which in this instance will be the speedboat exit just outside of the compound here. So there we go, one more subscriber contract taken care of, and once we get out of this marshland we will get confirmation that all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and in turn that will get us a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis. and I will see you all in the next video.